carbohydrate intake, I challenged myself to eat high-carb foods like bread, rice and potatoes for a week without a blood sugar spike. In this video, we'll dive into the world of resistant starch and how simple cooking tweaks can help you enjoy carbs without the sugar rush. Carbohydrates are found in a wide variety of foods and come in different forms. Some of the most common sources of carbohydrates include potatoes, yams, rice, beans, bread, corn, bananas, mangoes and sugar. These are staples in many diets around the world, but they can cause our blood sugar to rise quickly if not managed properly. Most of these carbohydrate-rich foods contain something called starch. Starch is a complex carbohydrate, meaning it is made up of many glucose molecules linked together in long chains. Think of it as a pearl necklace, where each pearl represents a glucose molecule. This structure is important because the way glucose is arranged in the food affects how fast our bodies convert it into sugar. When we eat starchy foods like potatoes or bread, our digestive system breaks down these chains into individual glucose molecules through a process called digestion. This glucose then enters our bloodstream, raising our blood sugar levels. However, not all starches are created equal. There's a special type called resistant starch, which, as the name suggests, resists digestion. This type of starch moves through your stomach and small intestine without being broken down and is eventually fermented in the large intestine. This process feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut and produces short-chain fatty acids that can help manage blood sugar levels, improve digestive health, and even provide some energy. By choosing the right types of carbohydrates and preparing them in a way that increases their benefits, such as incorporating resistant starch, you can enjoy these foods without experiencing the sharp spikes in blood sugar that can lead to health issues down the line. When you consume starchy foods like potatoes, a fascinating process unfolds in your body. When you eat a potato or any starchy food, digestion begins in your mouth. Saliva isn't just there to help you swallow. It contains enzymes, primarily amylase, which starts breaking down starch molecules into smaller parts, including a sugar called maltose. This initial stage is crucial because it prepares the starch for further breakdown later in the digestive process. As you swallow, the partially digested food travels down to your stomach, where it's treated to a very acidic environment. Interestingly, the acid in your stomach temporarily halts the starch digestion process because amylase, the enzyme from your saliva, can't function in such an acidic setting. The real magic happens when the food moves from your stomach to your small intestine. Here, the environment is made more alkaline by secretions from the pancreas. The pancreas plays a critical role here. It releases not only bicarbonate to neutralize the acid from the stomach, but also more digestive enzymes, including a fresh supply of amylase. This renewed amylase continues the job started in the mouth, breaking down the remaining starch into even simpler sugars like maltose and by the fat. Next, these disaccharides are broken down into the simplest form of sugar, glucose, by additional enzymes on the surface of the small intestine. It is this glucose that is absorbed through the walls of the small intestine into your bloodstream. Once in your bloodstream, glucose serves as the primary energy source for your cells, but it can also pose problems which the individuals with insulin sensitivity or diabetes. The rise in blood glucose triggers your pancreas to secrete insulin, a hormone that signals cells to absorb glucose and use it for energy. Like all parts of the human body, the insulin function tends to lower blood glucose levels to a safe range. However, in conditions like type 2 diabetes, the body's response to insulin is impaired, leading to elevated blood sugar levels that can have serious health implications over time. Let's delve into the two main types relevant to our health: regular starch and resistant starch. Regular starch. This type of starch is very common in diets worldwide and includes the starch found in foods like white bread, most potatoes, and white rice. Regular starch is quickly broken down by enzymes in our digestive tract, releasing glucose into the blood almost immediately. This rapid conversion can lead to spikes in blood sugar, which over time may strain the body's ability to manage glucose effectively, potentially leading to insulin resistance or diabetes. Resistant starch. Unlike regular starch, resistant starch acts more like dietary fibre. It resists digestion in the small intestine and instead makes its way to the colon. In the colon, resistant starch becomes a food source for beneficial bacteria. The bacteria ferment this starch, producing short-chain fatty acids that provide numerous health benefits, including improved gut health and enhanced insulin sensitivity, which can help stabilize blood sugar levels. Cooking methods can dramatically alter the type of starch in foods, which in turn affects how it impacts blood sugar levels. A fascinating example is with foods rich in resistant starch, such as potatoes and rice. When you cook these foods and then allow them to cool in the refrigerator, the cooling process changes the structure of the starch. This transformation converts some of the regular starch into resistant starch through a process called retrogradation. The new bonds formed in the starch molecules during cooling are less easily broken down by enzymes in the digestive tract, which means less glucose is released into the bloodstream. The benefits don't stop there. If you reheat these foods after they have cooled, the amount of resistant starch increases even further. This means that by simply cooking, cooling, and then reheating foods like potatoes and rice, you can enhance their resistant starch content significantly. Studies have shown that this method can reduce the post-meal blood sugar spike by up to 40%, making this a powerful strategy for managing blood sugar levels more effectively. To fully harness the benefits of resistant starch, meal planning becomes an essential tool. Planning isn't just about deciding what to eat, it's about preparing your meals in a way that optimizes the health benefits of the ingredients. So in America, we created our meal planning guide, and it'll for instance, consider the process of heating and cooling foods to maximize their resistant starch content. Cooking methods and subsequent cooling of foods like potatoes, rice, and pasta can significantly increase their resistant starch levels. Here's a simple guideline to follow. 1. Cook. Boil or bake your starchy foods as you normally would. For example, cook your potatoes until they're soft, or boil your rice until it's fluffy. 2. After cooking, let these foods cool down and then store them in the refrigerator for at least 12 hours. This cooling period allows the starch to retrograde, transforming digestible starch into resistant starch. Reheat. Reheating these foods before you eat them is not necessary, but it can further enhance the amount of resistant starch. If you prefer to eat these foods warm, reheating them is perfectly fine and it won't decrease the resistant starch content. Consider adding coconut oil to the boiling water. This simple step can significantly enhance the formation of resistant starch in the rice once it cools. After cooking, allow the rice to cool down, then store it in the refrigerator overnight. The cooling process changes the nature of the starches within the rice, increasing their resistance to digestion. This means less glucose released into your bloodstream and a lower overall glycemic impact when you eat the rice the next day. Beverages that affect blood sugar. Your choice of beverage can also influence blood sugar levels. Here are 3 types that have varying effects. 1. Lemon or lime juice. These citrus juices contain acids that can inhibit the enzymes responsible for breaking down starches in your digestive tract. This reduction in starch breakdown means less glucose release, helping to prevent spikes in your blood sugar. 2. Vinegar. Similar to citrus juice, vinegar also inhibits starch-breaking enzymes. Additionally, vinegar promotes glucose uptake by your muscles, reducing glucose levels in the blood more effectively. This dual action makes vinegar, particularly apple cider vinegar, a powerful ally in blood sugar management. 3. Wine. While it's true that wine can temporarily lower blood sugar levels due to its effects on liver metabolism, its use is not generally recommended for managing blood sugar. Alcohol has unpredictable effects and can interfere with liver function, particularly in processing other substances like fats and proteins. Managing blood sugar with vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is especially beneficial for blood sugar control. If it's raw and unfiltered, it contains the mubba, a cobweb-like substance rich in healthful enzymes, proteins, and beneficial bacteria. The antioxidants from the apples in the vinegar can also aid in overall health, making apple cider vinegar a versatile addition to your diet. Cloves can naturally manage your sugar levels. Cloves. Known for their intense flavour, these tiny wonders hold the key to balancing blood sugar naturally. Cloves are not just for holiday pies. They contain an active compound called eugenol, which has been studied for its effects on blood sugar levels. Eugenol can help increase insulin sensitivity and reduce glucose levels, making it a valuable ally for anyone monitoring their blood sugar. And beneficial compounds to infuse. Drain the cloves from the tea. Add honey or lemon if desired, but be mindful of the sugar content if managing blood sugar levels. The way to make the tea is by casting. Enjoy this tea first thing in the morning or after meals to help modulate blood sugar levels. 2. Cloves in cooking. Using cloves in meals. Add ground cloves to spice mixes for meat rubs or marinades. This not only enhances flavour, but also the potential blood sugar regulating benefits. Incorporate whole cloves into rice dishes like biryani or pilafs. Use cloves in baking, especially in recipes for breads, muffins or desserts that use blood sugar friendly ingredients like almond flour or coconut sugar. 3. Cloves as a seasoning. You can sprinkle ground cloves on oatmeal or yogurt. Add a pinch of ground cloves to smoothies or shakes. Combine ground cloves with cinnamon and nutmeg for a blood sugar friendly spice blend that can be added to various dishes. Before you begin your meal, consider having a small drink of water mixed with lemon or lime juice or vinegar. This can slow down the digestion of your meal, helping to prevent sudden increases in blood sugar. Additionally, eating a fibre-rich appetizer, such as a salad or a serving of leafy greens, can further slow glucose absorption and improve overall satiety during your meal. It's crucial to balance your meal composition to moderate blood sugar levels effectively. Avoid eating carbohydrates by themselves. Pair them with proteins, fats, or fibre-rich foods to slow the release of glucose into your blood. For example, an egg sandwich is a great choice. Post-meal strategies. Idea eating, a gentle walk, or some form of light exercise can be highly beneficial. Physical activity helps lower blood sugar by improving insulin sensitivity and increasing glucose uptake by the muscles. If you opt for a snack later, choose one that's low in sugars and high in protein or healthy fats, like cheese with nuts or vegetables with hummus. These choices help maintain stable blood sugar levels. That's it for today. Now you know how to enjoy carbs without the sugar spikes using resistance.
Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of cloves, those tiny but mighty spice gems packed with health benefits. Have you ever wondered how a small spice could improve digestion, boost immunity, and even keep your skin glowing? Well, stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why cloves should be a part of your daily routine. Not only that, but I'll also show you how to make clove water, a simple yet powerful drink to maximize these benefits. So make sure to watch until the end and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing health tips. What are cloves? Before we jump into the benefits, let's take a moment to understand what cloves are and where they come from. Cloves are the dried flower buds of the Syzygium aromaticum tree, native to Indonesia. They have been used for centuries in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine due to their incredible medicinal properties. These little brown buds are packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that provide amazing health benefits. But what exactly do they do for your body? Let's find out. What are cloves? Before we jump into the benefits, let's take a moment to understand what cloves are and where they come from. Cloves are the dried flower buds of the Syzygium aromaticum tree, native to Indonesia. They have been used for centuries in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine due to their incredible medicinal properties. These little brown buds are packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that provide amazing health benefits. But what exactly do they do for your body? Let's find out. Now let's break down some of the amazing health benefits of cloves. Number 1. Boosts immunity. Your immune system is your body's natural defense against illnesses. Cloves are packed with eugenol, a powerful antioxidant that helps fight infections and strengthens the immune response. Consuming cloves regularly may help protect you from common colds, flu, and other infections by enhancing your body's ability to fight off harmful invaders. A simple way to boost your immunity naturally. Number 2. AIDS. Digestion. Ever feel bloated, gassy, or have an upset stomach after meals? Cloves can be your digestive savior. They stimulate the production of digestive enzymes, which help break down food more efficiently. This means better digestion, reduced bloating, and improved gut health. Drinking clove water after meals can help prevent indigestion and keep your stomach happy. Number 3. Relieves toothache and improves oral health. Did you know that clove oil is a natural remedy for toothaches? Cloves have antibacterial and anesthetic properties that help fight oral infections and reduce pain. The compound eugenol in cloves acts as a natural pain reliever and helps numb toothache discomfort. Gargling with warm clove water or applying clove oil to an aching tooth can provide quick relief. Number 4. Regulates blood sugar. If you're trying to maintain stable blood sugar levels, cloves might be a great addition to your diet. Research suggests that cloves help improve insulin function and glucose metabolism, making them beneficial for people with diabetes or those looking to prevent blood sugar spikes. Drinking clove water on an empty stomach may help regulate blood sugar naturally. Number 5. Improves respiratory health. Cloves have been used for centuries as a natural remedy for respiratory issues. If you suffer from a sore throat, cough, or nasal congestion, cloves can provide relief. Their anti-inflammatory properties help soothe irritated airways, while their antimicrobial action fights respiratory infections. Drinking clove water or inhaling its steam can help you breathe easier, especially during flu season. Number 6. Promotes healthy skin. Want healthy, glowing skin? Cloves are packed with antioxidants that fight free radicals, harmful molecules that cause skin damage and premature aging. Clove water helps reduce acne, blemishes, and skin inflammation, leaving you with a natural glow. Some people even use clove-infused water as a toner to keep their skin clear and refreshed. Number 7. Supports liver health. Your liver is responsible for detoxifying your body, and cloves can support this process. The antioxidants in cloves help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the liver, keeping it functioning at its best. If you want to naturally support your liver and promote overall detoxification, adding clove water to your routine is a simple and effective step. Pretty incredible, right? Now that we know how powerful cloves are, let's learn how to make clove water so you can start enjoying these benefits today. How to make clove water now. Let's make a simple yet powerful health tonic. Clove water. Here's what you need. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon whole cloves, 1 cup of water. Optional: honey or lemon for taste. Instructions: 1. Boil 1 cup of water. 2. Add 1 teaspoon of whole cloves. 3. Let it simmer for 5 to 7 minutes. 4. Strain the water and let it cool slightly. 5. Add honey or lemon if desired. 6. Drink warm for maximum benefits. How to use clove water. Drink it in the morning on an empty stomach for detox benefits. Use it as a mouth rinse for oral health. Sip on it during cold and flu season to boost immunity. And there you have it. Cloves are small but mighty, and clove water is an easy way to tap into their benefits. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more health tips. Let me know in the comments how you use cloves in your daily life. Until next time, stay healthy and stay happy.